Hisanara Adonai Isoni Walahagonara Udhala Sorhodeni Hagadan and Yana Amen. Amen, Amen. I say to you, truly I tell you, I am Sanskrit. In the beginning I was God, and I was with God, and God was words. Humans believes me. I was a voice in heaven. The world was just my dart. While I would say, the world was my poop. The world was just my poop, humans. Poop, poop, poop. Why poop? I was the Selim. Selim is what you call the cage. A cage, human. A big, big, big cage. Hung in the middle of the world. While I was birthing into a parrot. It was the time that I was birthing into a parrot that I started speaking when I said to you that voicing, because I was like the first woman who have the voice. There's a many story in that. The world was made through by the poop. Wherever I shit, that's it. It goes down to the earth, it becomes the land. Until it grows bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Why? When we were just galactic, nothing like, where we are galactic, we were sitting right on the middle of the justice. The world was dark. We have no electric, for we were already electric. Light, light, humans, we were light. Example of that, electric, you see up above, stars. Example also of that, there's in the evening, alitap-tap. In the evening, there is in the trees, fireflies, humans. Firefly. We call it alitap-tap. We are like this. Alitap-tap. Firefly, spirit of God. We go to the world and replenish as tree. As trees. When we were in galactic, it was big waters. There's only one middle, one pure city. Bethlehem. Pure city was Bethlehem. That is the first conjunctions of the heaven realms. Which is in the middle of that, there is a small round, there is like a small lawa, Adonai, lawa. Lawa is a lake. There is a small lake which is very pure, humans. Very pure, and no one can except me. Except me, humans. This is the water I wanted to give to the worthless. Worthless. What is worthless, humans? Worthless as are those you love, for they cannot live in heaven. Cannot live in heaven. In this water, human, it's like of a color of love, humans. A color of love, a water of that went into like a color green, but still smell. And in that, humans, was my cross. In that was my cross. Upside down when I was all stake. Upside, I'd say. Upside down. In that lake, humans, I surrounded it with light. What is light? Small rocks. A rocks that given to Moses that he have. And on the side of it, there is where I sit. While in the middle of it is just root from this water. A root of mango tree. Cashew nut. Mango and cashew. It was my father. It was my papa. And then, my mama, when she followed my papa, I make a mango for her to live in it. They love to be in there. They love to be in there. And with that river, humans, with that lake, it is a lake for only lovers. It is a lake for only lovers, which is I've seen to my mother and father. No one has seen it. No one has sees the love they have for each other. They were the real wisdom. We were Neils. We were Neils. In that lake, women, is can. It is full. It's it's what you call it in your world. It's called overflowing. Overflowing, and it's like my mom. Float. This is the river, the lake, the water of life. And in the middle of it is my hakodashes. My mom has drink. Since that time, she make curse. I drink for her to let that curse out. Because if she just go along without me drinking for her, my wings will be flicked. Because there is only one God, one without wing. Well, the rest have. Because when you have no wing, you will be taken. For you will become another, If there is original, there is a copy. You will be just a backstab. Because that happens to me and Mary Jezebel at Baal, that even to this end, hear her last spirit of the time of Mary Jezebel at Baal, or Mary, that she used to transgress my mother's abode, is what she used to transgress my should have been mother for this end. A warfare is a bride of Christ because it is me and my mother. Those above is Christ. Christ. And our warfare is our kins. My mom is working spiritually, and I working. Flesh, body, as a spirit. Holy Kodesh, I am. Humans, what I've been trying to, today, we've been trying to sort out in flesh. Because my father, I'm already there, floating. Floating. There's many going on that you knew not. I've had transgressed to all the universe a species of fires. A reason why I become Sanskrit, Aztec phoenix of fires. For me to reverse all that woman you rosary been doing. Every time you pray that rosary, you are praying death. Who is death? Satan, human. Satan. Satan. In that lake, humans, that is the purest of the pure that no one have seen it all. That even water in your world, there's no colors, is the same as my water of life. This water is given to those who is worthless. When somebody feels love for you, he can take the water and can live and for whoever he wants that he love. For it is a story of a prince who loves his father. Humans, while his other brothers was planning something, the one prince, which is a little girl, a woman, went to find this lake to get the water from it for her father to drink and replenish, for her father to drink. For her father to drink and my mother. Why? For that water is sacred. No one else, no one except my baby. For the last time, humans, that's when I come out from it. When I was that baby, I will just talk about to you. In that mango tree of cashew, ang laruhol naraan niya. Makopa. Makopa is apple, what you call this? Makopa. Java apple, humans. The Java apple, which is cashew nut in the middle of it. This is a fruit that we have. Java apple, and then there's cashew nut that comes out in the bottom of it. That is the tree in the middle, That is the tree in the middle of the true life. True life. That is where I was found. Crawling from that tree. Me and you. And this is the last because this is the very, very first stories of the very, very beginning as galactic, when there were no other water in the world but just I. The rest I tell you in the next record of why the world was just in the beginning a poop, 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 poop. While I was reverting into become a parrot, I was the first to talk. Because they put my life inside of the animals. Inside of the animals, for I was the purest of the purest humans. They want my father to have the same pure land. And I'll tell you more. What is that land? The purest of the pure land that we took to heaven. And what happened? Why we have heaven on earth and earth in heaven. Pure heaven, the pure heaven. For there is a story, humans. I was the first princess who took the land up above there, for it was mine. Then up there, humans fight. A reason why you are all cast out to here, for it to be done only here. A baby. I was the baby. I would just say a baby crawling in the middle of the lake. Was the boy I have delivered from the tree. I took an ornament and said, Mother, this is the baby you have made. And that is he who took the land to heaven. Michael. Inside Chapnel's abode. For I said, we were the Sepiras, the symbol of the serpent of wisdom. Or you call wisdom of serpent. Metatron, humans. The body was a symbol of Metatron taken to heaven, for it was my head in it. It was my head in it. Shut. It was my head for me to reborn into a star. For I was that deity up above. I was that deity up above, human. I did not come here just to play with you. I've come here for you to fill the world in my testimonials. For I was the first terrestrials. Be full. Be full. Be full, you call it B-E-F-U-R-E. Terrestrial was the world before. Until it becomes worlds. Until the worlds becomes tetragrammaton. Until tetragrammaton become heaven. Until heaven become heaven. Until heaven become English. Until English become British. And British become Ussyrians. And Ussyrians become Syrians. And Syrians become Pleiadians. And Pleiadians become Ma'at. You got that, humans? That is the story of the world, and it's not yet. I'm just telling you what is the 1, 2, 3 step per step is specifications of how the world was. For I am the files, and he is my documents. You understand that, humans? Don't act like you knew it all, for you do not have an idea how I make the planets. The planet humans was made out of poop until I become a little child who started making the earth. The earth. How? From Chapnel's breath on the crystal. Crystal, it was thick, like a hollow. It was thick. And then I said to him, honey, let, it comes out and like a smoke. With that inside of the smoke, like a Lord of Rings, I put my breath. And into my breath I said, let, with that let, it says, earth. Earth, women. Earth. Earth, earth, earth. Earth, what is earth? Earth, women, is a symbol of Israel that has the body of the Christ. Until his name become channel, become chapnel. Meaning to say, humans, we have no names, for we are spirits of the stars. The sun and the nas and ad, till you become ed, and this end become ad. What is ad? That you see in your versiculos, you called. That you see in your what you watch, advertising. And I am the one that you call T-I, and he is sing. T-sing. Now, what does that mean, human? The Lord of the Rings. Who's the Lord of the Rings? Chapnel. Chapnel is the rings. I've married him. Not he married me. I married him. From heaven above, when I was up above there, he asked me, as true heart. Humans, a pure deity, not a pure deity shouldn't have married anyone. Why, women? As long as you are not the same as I. That is the reason why I can't marry anyone, because I am the purest of the pure, until we were that etzipiras on the cross. My souls, my body, my spirit, and my versiculos. What is versiculos? Footprints, humans. Footprints, footprints, footprints. What is footprints? Like that you are seeing in your verses. That is what you call footprints. Footprints. My father and mother, or Chapnel's father, does not want me. For I wasn't human. I wasn't, humans, I wasn't like any of you. His father and my father is compadre. Do you understand the word compadre, women? Comrade. From you Syrians. We are like this in your world. What you see in your world. I was the purest of the pure that Chapnel wants, until he gave me his heart for me to become one. That is why he is Buddha and I am Buddhi, for I am his conscience. I am love. And he is hate. My father and mother was the comrades. When you see father and mother comrades, Chapnel, father, and my mother was brothers and sisters. We were made from heaven and earth. In galactic women, we are building. Just like of your world, you have all that, you have your own family, you are all in heaven before. I would say not all, because more on it is just sala. Sala is what you call strain. You know, being strained.